So today I received the book Futurepreneurs, and it says 10 deep tech and AI startups. So I have put a small challenge for myself in 10 minutes. What's the first impressions? So yeah, the timer is on, and let's see. First things first, I got to know about this book from the WhatsApp group called Thousand Founders, run by or maintained by Praveen Singh, and there are a lot of founders there. So it's always good to chat there and be like the fly on the wall and learn from them. So let's get started with this book. First things first, uh, the topic itself is good. Deep tech and AI startups, as the forward line says, a book on deep tech is an idea whose time has come. Totally agree to it. It is by Chris Gopalakrishnan, co-founder of Infosys. So, common abbreviations. Some things you might not understand. Very good idea to put the abbreviations right at the start of this book. And then preface, we'll skip it, or at least I skip it for this book. How to use this book? Well, we'll come back later. Technologies in deep tech. There is on biotech, health tech, neuroscience, material science, robotics, AI, and then space and quantum computing. Uh, the first chapter, Pixel, is on space photographers. What I like the most here is they've given a timeline of like a table where what happened in each of those years, 2015 to 2021. So that is very good. One thing is to read the entire chapter and then understand, and then here is giving in a glance of what that chapter or that startup went through. There are some business lessons, in one or two pages, which is good. And at the same time, there is extra information about history of that specific domain in India. So I'm not going through every page, but then at least when I come to the end of that chapter, I'm expecting maybe a summary of the business lessons, which is not there. But then again, you could argue it either ways. Either you put the summary at the end, or you put the summary in between the pages, right? So let's open a random page, and then there are the other good thing is there are photographs, which always adds a good feel good factor to any book. uh, so let's go to social cops, complaints to data transformers, featuring interviews with Prakalpa Sankar, co-founder. I hope I pronounced it right. And then again a timeline, and then the headings: two students dare to dream, and then crowdsourcing. Maybe they are explaining crowdsourcing, which is also good. And then some quotes from the interview. On one random night when they were brainstorming startup ideas, Varun commented, "I wish social cops kar sakte." Prakalpa asked him, "So why don't we?" Right? So that's always good. Getting to know what they were thinking at that time in their exact words. So that was nice. And then, of course, this is not something that I would want to rush through. I want to enjoy this book, but just for sake of, hey, what's in it, a sneak peek, a preview. That is the objective of this video. Nice. They're not just images, I mean photographs or tables. There are some nice images like this: evolution of crop in technology. Right? And I forgot the price point. Yeah, it's 195 rupees. For something like this, like you are meeting 10 to 15 people who are in that journey of doing great and having done some good stuff. 195 is a deal, right? Paperback, nice book. So what do they say about this? A constellation of imaging satellites detecting gas leaks, voice bots mirroring your accent, portable breathing devices to save infants. This is not Silicon Valley. These are made in India startups. You get that proud feeling. MIT trained scientist Varun Aggarwal, best-selling startup author Nistha Tripathi come together to investigate a world of startups beyond e-commerce, payment gateways, hotel and cab aggregation. They interviewed 10 deep tech and AI founders in India who are not only creating space technology, genomics tools, robots, self-driving vehicles, but also building successful business models around them. Many of them already have global clients and are getting closer to the unicorn valuations. I'm curious, did any one of them already make it? The book demystifies complex sounding technologies that power deep tech and AI startups. A must read for anyone passionate about startups and technology. I 100% agree. Not so hard at the same time, has the right content. You can, like, for example, what is vernacular.ai building? It is building multilingual voice bot, what it is referred to as in the book. The product has multiple layers. What is the first layer? How many languages? How many dialects? And then what happens? And then the journey from IIT Roorkee to K-Start in Bengaluru. First avatar was chatbots. Second avatar was, and then the technology behind Viva. Viva is the name that they gave to this product. Or rather, let's go back. Vernacular.ai is building a multilingual voice bot referred to as the Viva platform by the company and henceforth in this book. Okay, so what makes it hard to build a differentiated voice AI application? Barbecue Nation comes on board. Nice. Ready to scale, finding the right price, tracking metrics that help you sell, revisiting the fundraising journey. Brilliant. Like one startup in how many? 68 to 88, 20 pages done, right? And that's good enough to dig deep. If you get more interest towards that particular startup, then you can always go ahead and read about them, connect with them and things like that. 10 startups, 195 rupees. I think they forgot to add a zero. It should have been ideally 2000 rupees. And I feel that's the if I were to do it, maybe I would have put it at 2000. Maybe they found the right price. So all the best, Nistha Tripathi and Varun Aggarwal. I'm excited. I hope I'll finish this soon and post a detailed review. Yeah. Thank you, all of you, and a book gets added to the pile. Hope to complete it soon. Thank you, everyone. Have a great weekend and, of course, stay safe too. Bye bye.